February 25, 2026, Prime Minister Modi lands in Tel Aviv. Over the next 48 hours, India and Israel would sign the largest defense deal in both nations' history, $8.7 billion. Weapons, missiles, and the crown jewel, a landmark framework for joint development of advanced missile defense systems. Netanyahu stood beside Modi and made an announcement that stunned the world. He called it a hexagon of alliances. With India as a central pillar, Modi flew home on February 26th. Less than 48 hours later, 200 Israeli jets and hundreds of American Tomahawks struck Iran. Did India know? India is not a bystander in this story. It's the fourth largest military on Earth. And just 9 months earlier, the world watched India flex. Operation Sindoor, 36 warships surged into the Arabian Sea. INS Vikrant, India's first homegrown aircraft carrier, led a battle group armed with BrahMos supersonic cruise missiles. The fleet was combat-ready in 96 hours. Pakistan's navy never left port. Israeli Harop drones suppressed enemy air defenses. India's S-400 batteries shot down incoming missiles in real combat for the first time. And then, on Republic Day 2026, India revealed something nobody saw coming. A Mach 10 hypersonic anti-ship missile, 1,500 kilometers range, a carrier killer. India didn't just prepare for this moment. India was built for it. The Strait of Hormuz, 21 miles of water separating peace from catastrophe, and 50% of India's crude oil flows through it. When Iran's Revolutionary Guard moved to shut it down, 150 tankers froze in place. The oil tanker Skylight was hit with 15 Indian nationals on board. Crude prices shot past $80. India's strategic reserves hold enough oil for 9.5 days. Total reserves, about 74 days. After that, the fifth largest economy on Earth goes dark. But India didn't wait for this crisis. Operation Sankalp has kept Indian warships in these waters since 2019. Destroyers, frigates, and P-8 hypersonic patrol aircraft covering over 1 million square miles of ocean. India doesn't just buy oil through Hormuz. India guards it. Now consider the human cost. Over 4 million Indians call the UAE home. Nearly 2.5 million work in Saudi Arabia. Over 1 million in Kuwait. Nearly 700,000 in Oman. Add Qatar and Bahrain. Nearly 10 million Indian citizens living across the Gulf. If this crisis escalates, they're trapped. Airspace closed. Sea routes contested. India holds the Guinness World Record for the largest civilian airlift. 1990, Kuwait. 170,000 people in 63 days. But 10 million is 59 times that scale. India has pulled this off before. Operation Rahat from Yemen. Operation Kaveri from Sudan. INS Mumbai. INS Tarkash. But even if only 10% needed to leave, that's 1 million people. No country has ever attempted an evacuation at that scale. And then comes the nightmare scenario. In late January, Iran, China, and Russia held joint naval exercises in the Indian Ocean. India's backyard, China sent its most advanced warships. Type 055 destroyers with over 100 vertical launch cells, and a spy ship feeding intelligence directly to Tehran. China's string of pearls. Djibouti, Gwadar, Hambantota. No longer a theory, it's operational. Chinese naval bases now surround the Indian Ocean. To the northwest, Pakistan possesses over 170 nuclear warheads. And the Ababil missile. Mirth-capable, multiple warheads, each one independently targeted. India now faces the geometry every defense planner dreads. Defend Hormuz to the west. Hold the line of actual control against China to the north. Deter Pakistan to the northwest. 3 nuclear-armed adversaries. 2 contested oceans. 1 country in the middle. But India has one card that no arsenal can match. The same month Modi signed the $8.7 billion deal with Israel, Iran's warship Dina was docked at Visakhapatnam for India's International Fleet Review. India hosted the navy of the country Israel just bombed. At the same time, nobody else on earth could pull that off. India operates Chabahar port, inside Iran, built with Indian money in the same country America just struck. Washington gave India a sanctions waiver because even America needs India's foothold there. India flies French Rafale jets, fires Russian BrahMos missiles, powers them with American GE engines, buys S-400 from Moscow and advanced missile defense tech from Tel Aviv. In the same year, and after Operation Sindoor, 15 countries lined up to buy BrahMos. India went from the world's largest arms buyer to a growing weapons exporter. Every side in this crisis needs India, and India knows it. Iran needs India's oil money and Chabahar. Israel needs India's defense market. America needs India to counter China. Russia needs India when Europe says no. China needs India to not pick the other side. India didn't choose sides. India chose leverage. And in a world where 3 nuclear powers circle each other over the Persian Gulf, leverage may be the most dangerous weapon of all.